Did you see what top movies were this past weekend at the box office, Jerry?
I did.
Did any of those top movies really speak to you?
They didn't.
They didn't?
No.
Not even Ghost Rider 2?
No.
Starring Nicolas Cage?
Ghost Rider 2?
Yep.
That old PBS show?
No.
Oh.
Did you watch the Ghost Rider show?
I watched it religiously.
Were you ever able to figure out the clues before they did on the show?
Nope.
You were always one step behind, huh? Were you embarrassed for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Did that star Nicolas Cage like this movie did? Ghost Rider 2 Spirit of Vengeance?
I don't know if this means my tastes have deteriorated or if the movie got better, but I actually had some mild interest in this. I would watch this movie if it was on Netflix.
Have you seen the first Ghost Rider?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, but the commercials for this, I kind of like. I like the look of him being on fire in the desert and on this open road.
Right. I heard it was set in Eastern Europe.
Looks so cool.
Yeah, he did.
Nicolas Cage is so cool.
With that chain he had, right? And the chain.
But wasn't that number 3?
Yeah, it opened at number 3 this past weekend. Didn't do too great. 20 million, I think.
They're calling that a colossal failure.
Yeah, number 1 was Safe House, starring Ryan Reynolds and Denzel.
Starring Van Wilder and every character Denzel has ever played.
And A Man on Fire, yeah.
Starring Jay Farrow's impression of Denzel Washington.
Do you think Denzel's become the character of himself, like Tom Cruise has and Nicolas Cage has?
Of course.
Yeah.
This guy just plays Denzel Washington in every movie.
You see that train movie that came out last couple months ago, where the train wouldn't stop and he had to stop it? Yeah, it's pretty much the same movie, right?
Yes.
He's playing crazy in this movie, though. He's a bad guy, right?
No, you're thinking of Training Day.
No. I'm thinking of Safe House.
Oh.
Maybe I'm thinking of Inside Job. No, is that him? Inside Man? What was that?
Inside Man,
okay,
I think it was, but wasn't he? Who knows if he was a cop in that one or not? It's all the same.
Right.
I don't know what this movie's about. It looks stupid. Ryan Reynolds, I don't take seriously. He's funny. He can be funny.
You don't think he's a great serious actor?
I should say he could be mildly funny. As a serious actor, I'm not interested in this. I don't know what Safe House is about.
Did you ever see him in that movie Buried, Ryan Reynolds?
That was a good movie.
He was good in that? Maybe he was in the coffin the whole movie. You'd want to see Safe House?
If Denzel had, tried to get him out of a safe coffin for the whole movie.
Right.
I don't know anything about this movie other than the fact that Ryan Reynolds is trapped in a room with Jodie Foster and her daughter who has diabetes.
No, that's another movie. That's Panic Room.
Oh, sorry.
No, I think in this movie, Ryan Reynolds tries to solve some crime involving Denzel, and Denzel plays like these mind tricks on Ryan Reynolds and gets him to believe like maybe he committed the crime or something.
Oh, so this is that Jamie Foxx and Gerard.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, pretty much what it is.
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, this was bigger actors, I guess. Jamie Foxx is been replaced, and actually the role switched too. Yeah.
So ridiculous. What was number 2?
Number 2 was The Vow, starring Channing Tatum.
You know who saw that movie?
Did you see that movie? Did you see it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but the kid that posts on our channel.
Oh, Ruben's dude saw it.
Ruben.
Yeah?
Ruben saw this movie, and I agree with him.
Did Ruben post a review for this movie?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
It was a review...
Of the trailer?
Interrupted by Whitney Houston's death.
Oh, okay, yeah. He didn't get to get out his actual thoughts on the movie.
Well, he did.
Oh, he did? Okay.
But his only thought on the entire movie was, if you're married to Channing Tatum, how could you forget that you're married to Channing Tatum? Which is really awkward, because I think he might be...
Oh, you think he's probably a little bit...
A little on the fruité side.
Right.
But, other than that awkward review, yeah. I don't know much about this movie. I know through a friend of ours who went and saw this, a girlfriend of ours, she says that this movie was featured a funny fart joke, that he farted in the car with this girl, and then she rolled up the windows so they would both have to suffer in it. And he said, "You do love me." But you're not laughing, Eddie.
Yeah, it's not really that funny.
But I thought it was so...
No.
Oh.
No.
But it was the number 2 movie in the world.
Yeah, Valentine's Day was this past week. I'm sure a lot of the Fraus dragged their husbands along to see that movie.
very smart by the Vow to release their movie before Valentine's Day, knowing that they would get that
pre-weekend
initial burst,
right,
and then they would get that Valentine's week burst as well. Yeah. To try to extend it, to try to.
Now, do you think there was some scene control going on? Maybe if you had some scene control, you drug your wife to go see Safe House, and if you didn't have any scene control, you went and saw The Vow.
And obviously, America's scene control is split down the middle because all those top four, seems like the top four movies were all right about $20 to $24 million. Yeah. I think Safe House and The Vow made it was like $1 separation between the two.
Oh, really? That close, huh?
They made almost the exact same amount of money. I think Vow made 24. I mean,
Ghost Rider.
Safe House made 24.
Okay.
The Vow made 23 something, and Ghost Rider made 22 something, and then Star Wars 3D.
Well, that was number 6. Number 4 was Journey 2.
Oh, was it?
Journey 2 made $53 million overall.
53? Oh, overall.
Yeah, $20 million this past weekend for Journey 2, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. A sequel to, what was that movie?
G.I. Joe?
No. Island of Dr. Monroe, I think, it was a sequel to. Number 5 was This Means War, another chick flick.
I'd watch that.
You'd watch it? Mm-hmm. What interests you in This Means War?
I don't know. I saw like a 3-second trailer, 3 seconds of the trailer.
Okay.
Your computer's about to die there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I think it's about like this whole segment.
Yeah.
Eddie's the one that wants to do charts.
I do.
Every week.
But we didn't do music. We didn't do TV ratings. So you can shut the fuck up, okay?
This is my impression of Eddie. Let's listen to the charts. This is Flo Rida. Here's Rihanna's new song. And then I go, yeah, this is a great song. Yeah, and then I sing some of it, and then when I watch it back during the week,
when there are new songs every week, the top songs, people want to know what the top songs are.
I annoy myself watching myself sing these songs.
So, number 6 was Star Wars: The Defense of Menace with 7 million. Number 7 was Chronicle. We saw Chronicle, right?
I watched Chronicle illegally online.
Yeah. You thought it was great?
The worst thing they had going for them was that the movie was written terribly. The best thing they had going for them was that they got in and out. The movie was an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. And the last 30 minutes was cool because they were really using their powers. And even though...
What kind of powers do these people have?
Literally, I think anything they want to do. They can control...
Fly.
They could control objects. They could fly. They could stop bullets.
So you can control objects, right? Was there any telekinesis going on? Could they read somebody's mind?
I guess there was some, but only between, I think, the three of them. They had this connection. But of course, this movie never explains what in the fudge.
How'd they get the powers, right?
Somehow they went underground.
Okay.
Because this weird kid is recording himself, right? Everything he does. And he's by himself.
Like Shane Jensen.
He's outside of this barn party by himself in the middle of this parking lot, behind everything hidden, recording himself. And the most popular guy in school just happens to walk up to him and be like, "Hey man, can we use your camera? Come over here and record this." When probably he could have just recorded it with his cell phone.
Right. Maybe they have cell phones in this movie universe. Or
yeah, in this movie it was like a 2012 where nobody has a camera on their cell phone. But anyway, they go underground and they touch this weird thing, and then they get their powers, and the next day they try to go back and...
So it was like Meteor Man then?
And it was... The ground was all covered up, and some guy was like, "Hey kids, y'all can't be in there. Get out of there!" And they left, and that was the last you ever saw that.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So I guess the writing really wasn't that well thought out then.
Much like this show.
Yeah. Maybe they could have gotten bitten by a radioactive spider.